afternoon. I'm Pamela Van Meer, Kawartha 411 News, and this is your 5 at 5:30. Your top news headlines from in and around the City of Kawartha Lakes for Wednesday, July 15th, sponsored by Income Tax Plus in Lindsay, family owned and operated since 1988. The OPP Underwater Search and Recovery Unit resumed their search for a 20-year-old North York resident who went missing after a canoe capsized on Pigeon Lake on Tuesday night.
The initial investigation indicated that 5 persons had left a residence on Halls Bay Road in a canoe, and that canoe capsized. A boater was able to rescue 4 of the occupants. As we stand right now, there is one 20-year-old North York resident that is still outstanding.
Police say none of the occupants of the canoe were wearing life jackets. The province's Special Investigations Unit has been called in to look into a fatal police-involved shooting in the Haliburton Highlands this morning. According to witnesses, a man allegedly assaulted an employee at the Value Mart on Highway 35 in Minden after he was asked to put on a mask before entering the store. Police have not confirmed that. The man then fled the area, and OPP pursued the vehicle to a residence on Indian Point Road, according to witnesses. That's just north of the village of Haliburton, about 40 kilometers from Minden. Residents in the area were asked to remain inside and keep their doors locked. Just before 2 o'clock, the OPP tweeted that there was no longer a concern for public safety. The SIU investigates circumstances involving police and civilians that result in serious injury or death. Randy Meredith has had his store Great Finds Markets in Fenland Falls for the past 11 years. As a proud and out gay man living in a small community, he says he's never had any concerns for his safety until yesterday.
And then he started with some profanity and started swearing at us with different things. And then he said, oh, it's for those people. And I'm like, if you're talking about the gay people, you have 2 very proud and out people that are standing right in front of you. We don't like this. So then he went on with some more comments, some pretty bad words. And I told him, you please leave the store, and continued. We asked him again to leave the store. He left the store. Later on that night, as we were getting ready to close, about 4:30, there was 2 pickup trucks that pulled up simultaneously. The guys, one got out of the truck, they approached the other truck, they kept watching what we were doing. I mentioned to Riley to get the license plates, which she did, and then we closed the store. Riley said, I'm going to hang around just to check to make sure you get home safe, and then I'll just come back and watch. We had an uneasy feeling. So I went home, okay. Riley came back. She was here for a little bit, decided that she was going to go for a drive. The one truck followed her.
I sat here in my car and they watched me and followed me, and like you felt like you were being hunted. And these are men who have stickers with crossbows on the back of them. And I'm like, are you gonna come in and take me out next? Or like, how disgruntled are you gonna get? How far is this gonna go?
Meanwhile, the community has been loud and proud with their love and support for Meredith and his staff.
There's been flowers, the sidewalk that has been done, local businesses that are putting up pride flags. We have decided to do a donation for a pride bench within town. We are already at $500 this morning, which is amazing. So it has blown me out of the water. If anything good comes out of it, it's been that. It's been very tearful this morning, a lot of emotions. It's just been good. Thank you.
Meredith says police are investigating this as a hate crime. The Kawartha Lakes Police Service was called to the Esso station on Highway 35 just outside of Lindsay this morning after a vehicle went through the window. Police say it was a single vehicle involved and there were no reported injuries. There's no word on what caused the incident or any charges. It's time now to take a look at the weather. Our weather is sponsored by Team Brad Bird, Mincom Plus Realty in Lindsay, a team that gets your home sold. For Thursday, we're looking at mainly cloudy skies with a 30% chance of showers in the morning and early afternoon with a risk of a thunderstorm. A high of 28 degrees on Thursday, but feeling like 36 with the humidex, and a low of 18 throughout the night. On Friday, a mix of sun and cloud with a high of 30 and a low of 17 overnight. And Saturday, sunny skies with a high of 33 degrees and a low of 20 throughout the night. That's your weather, sponsored by Team Brad Bird, Mincom Plus Realty in Lindsay. That's your news for Wednesday, July 15th. For a look at all of the day's news in depth, you can go to our website, kawartha411.ca. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. We really appreciate it. Have a great night.